Shout out to all the people that truly love me. Hope this empowers somebody along the way. Jay Shaw. My literal vibe you can't deny. I doubt all tribes you make gone, which makes all. I'm not trying to be present. You victimize us. Some don't know it's a family business. Make it hard to climb. You can only treat my sickness if I committed a crime. Even in this age, you still tell the wrong scripture. The cautious of my land made it like a stifler. I claim you're trying to make black women's lives like Mary Jane. It's not me being bitter, but not a quitter. My root is my skin. It will never be a sin. The only reason the cotton grew was because of the brown stem. You only hanging on a limb because you still working for them. Working for self to better others should be a trend. The ones that don't care about our lives when boiled, they sit and watch. Not to help you uncoil, put the knife down and stop slitting your wrist. But the man may come, so pump your black fist. The sound may not be good quality. You keep listening, you are loyalty to self. It's about the message. I'm trying to give you leverage. Stop using the government as cleavage. Because they won't keep you warm, they wouldn't think of giving up their white privilege. They waiting for your storm and watch their billion form. Yes, it's common to know this ain't a leak. You can hate me if you want, but you still hear me speak. You say you understand, you don't. You wouldn't trade place with my ancestor and hang from their rope a real prayer. You don't pray twice. You cancel out the prayer divine. Some still unaware of the racist time and others don't know what racist is. We just on a list to be brought down. I must make my crown since no one will pass it. How they make us all set to be responsible for their debt. The magic you have is what you make as they manage to take the ownership of your rights, which take away your life. I feel bad for the ones who might do bad just to fit in or who put an extra cover of hate because they don't want to be called a nigga lover. You're not stronger than me, I just love me more. I'll be a beacon of love. I don't trust the system if you trust in it. You need a new cereal because this Cracker Crunch isn't good for you. You really a joke. Go ask Hillary what it's like to choke. I'm real when I'm woke. You can't see because you can't keep your mind afloat. All the drug intake, your brain will bake while you're praying for God's sake. And your mind soaking up Trump's TK juice. You only like me when I'm hanging from a noose. You plan our genetic annihilation. You still do cannibalism and incest first. That made a sensation for you. I'm stronger than your excuse. You don't have logic. If you think slavery was abolished, that's why your ignorance is chronic. You wouldn't trade place with my ancestor. I say it again. You just want to feel lesser, responsible for my people's slaughter. You ever heard of the word that turned a world without a gun or a sword? That's my divine rhyme you can't see. My strength is made in weakness. You call us nothing because you know you feel less. How do I make a fulfillment when 1 in 3 black men have a likelihood of imprisonment? We are an endangerment. Black boy be killed in evidence in cement. We always find the truth after the fact. Your cracker life doesn't go not noticed. The closest you are to God is a hologram. Use your cams to spy. I'll put all in a trance as I inspire the next to acquire more, give more instead of take. This is more than a single, more like a crunchy Pringle. Don't know why you saving when it's 13 to be a Mason. I don't have much in my wallet, but shoot me and my blood is solid, of love and hardship with a different pain. When you have nothing, you have everything to gain. I manifest success, white as a diamond, you still worthless. You only matter if you feel I'm talking on you. I'm not walking to your door to pour forgiveness for you to feel good. If you could, you'd be me. I'm not in misery and I'm still working on my history. Not just women got raped, men too. MLK had regrets at the end too. We black people gotta have a mindset, because impossible only means there is no solution yet. Don't treat me like a pet. You still lie with the Bible under you. Put my head in the loop. Fuck Joel Osteen, I'm the guru. There ain't no dark-skinned Caucasian. Buddha was Asian and still black. When you tell a perfect lie, the truth becomes unbelievable. The struggle shows. Don't call me a boy, I'll grab that whip and make it my toy. Maybe every scar that appears on our skin is a scar of an ancestor. Black men measure better. No weather compare to a hurricane. Same as a black woman's spirit. Don't let fear have you. Fear it, recognize it, and push through it. We were trained to be in the dark, that's why we don't have a God's thought. Unless you were informed at birth by the ones who raised you, then you would be slave to the one that paid you. Fear and God don't occupy the same space, and you wonder why your prayer goes to a different place. There is no devil to see, but the devil you create you see. Leave it behind. Maybe things will change. Maybe you just don't want to engage that what you did is your fault. You addicted to salt. That's your drug, and the real thugs gain from your addiction. This isn't fiction for you Christians. Don't know the message. Grow your own food. That's how you start wealth. I wonder what weight will give you a lift. For you to know I love you, I shouldn't have to give you a gift. I know they poisoned the king of pop. Most information soiled with everybody else in the middle. You're not ugly just because you got a wrinkle. I see you a Christian and never forgive, making yourself never live. They try and not make you eat fruit. All the three-letter networks are in cahoots. Recognize it, internalize it, and someone get me a tissue. Because my nose is just from the bullshit. No competition if you have the same air and tension. Enroll with this inspiration. Digest the expression. I simply cut my chest and you clutch. You don't understand because you don't read much. I don't hate making big moves, but I'll be damned if I'm castrated. You make bad decisions because you're inflated with it. Lynches still happen in a different way on TV. Bet if I'm there, I'll go Assassin's Creed. Believe in me, seeing me, the potential is here and ready to exceed. I move people, yet I bleed. I want to live healthy and long like the oldest tree. I want with my word, you know you free. It's a mindset I catch excuses like a fishing net. You damn right I'm serious. We are God living a human experience. Would like some roses, I won't part for you like Moses unless you fight next to me and come out the closet. I know I'm one in a million because I outran 500 million. My brain has more connection than all the stars. When you was younger, you never wanted a cop car but a fire truck. Just wipe the duck and see the muck. Oh snap, I got stuck, but I'ma keep going because I don't give a fuck. From beginning to end, I'm still here. I am the best every year. You never noticed, but here's the picture view. Your mind just dropped, then it flew. Until you get the slavery out of the slave, they won't be free. I spent years getting the white out of me. You gotta be proud to be black, to have an identity. I don't care if you don't know how to pray. Just don't bring that action this way. I'm still hot with an ice tray. What goes around comes around in scientific play. I don't want no one to be another OJ. You come into the conclusion, you're kind of late. Now you walking around with an empty plate. I'd ask you to wait. Might need to rewind this at a different rate. But you still believe in fate. Stop waiting for an open gate. Being the GOAT, I create the trait. You know I'm great. You should notice by this particular state. I just put you in checkmate because you just heard the God in me activate.